Hello everyone and welcome back for a new video today. I'm excited to get into doing another swatch challenge. So if you're new to my channel, what I mean by this is that we go into a build. I've not placed the lot, I've not looked in it. I don't know what swatches are available for what items that are used, etc. And we go in and completely change the look of the home. So I came across this YouTube video a couple of days ago and it's by Simmered Jess. And it's an Artist Forest Escape build that she did. And for some reason, when I was watching the speed build, I was just like, this would work perfectly for the Swatch challenge, which is still a tongue twister. The Swatch challenge. And I'll link that video down below so you can go check it out for yourself. But we're going to go ahead and dive into this. And so this is the build, and it's kind of got an eclectic feel to it. She says she mixes in a lot of like cozy rustic vibes, but also has a little bit of like artistic flair. She used a lot of that new Artist Studio kit. So I think it's going to be an interesting vibe to go for. And I think this time I'm going to wait and plop the build down and look in it and see what the original color scheme is kind of looking like. And then maybe come up with a concept before we dive in, because I think that'll make it a little bit more challenging. So in the last swatch challenge I did, I basically went into it. It was my first time doing it. And I was basically turning everything kind of dark toned and black and gray colors. And I want to do something a little different this time. So the idea is that since it is still spooky season, we're going to try to darken it up a little bit, but I don't want everything to just be black. So we're going to go ahead and place this lot. It's on a 20 by 20 Windenburg lot. That's kind of interesting. I know I own all of the DLC, and I don't say that to brag. I am curious to know what items she used that I don't have access to. This is super cute. So let's kind of tour through the build. Again, I hadn't placed it before, so I've not really gotten a good look at everything. But this is like a really cute outdoor vibe. I don't like the lighting on this lot, which is not her fault. Oh, maybe it's that big tree there. I love all the landscaping, though. This is super cute and clever. I love this fountain. And it looks like we are in the fall. We already have that going for us. Sometimes it helps look a little bit more kind of dead. Since we are kind of sticking to spooky season vibes a little bit for this, I want it to kind of look a little darker. So let's see here. Once we come in, oh yeah, so you got some modern touches, but it's also got rustic, cozy vibes. I see it. I see it. I like the combination of items and clutter. Oh, that's cute over there. Okay, I need to focus. I need to focus. What a cute kitchen. Oh, I love the clutter with the shelf there. Okay, so where I'm seeing a lot of green and yellow kind of tones, a little bit of red, lots of wood tones, a lot of green and red in here. Okay, so we're vibing with greens, reds, and yellows, it looks like, for the most part. Let's go upstairs. So this is where the artist... Oh, that's so cute. She did a great job with this. I love the look of this. I like the combination of some of the modern elements with the kind of charming rustic look to it all. We have a lot of greens, right? And yellow tones. So to darken this up a little bit, I think we could stick with green. So maybe look for more muted, darker tones of green. And then for the yellow, I'm thinking we could maybe insert a little bit more of a brown, like a light muted brown tone. We have brown everywhere, but maybe we could mix in some black a little bit with that. I don't know yet. Depends on what the swatches are looking like for these objects that were used. That's kind of an idea. And then I think since we have red, what if we tried to do like a dark purple? So we have like dark purples and greens as being the vibe for this house is what I'm thinking, and brown. So brown is our neutral, dark purples and greens is kind of the vibe I think we can do. And maybe have a lighter green as like a pop of color. Let's see what we can do with that color scheme. So let's get started here. I want to start with the living room, actually. I think starting with the kitchen might be a little bit difficult right off the bat. I love this library, like the lofted look to this, the super high ceilings with the library. Super cute. Okay, so we have... I don't want that green. Already struggling with the color options that I wanted to go with. So this is the same items stacked on top of one another. Let's see what we can do with the rug. So we do get purple with the rug. I think for purple, what if we did that? And then for the couch, we could get a dark green in. And then I think it's going to slowly come together. If you watch my last video, it's a process. It takes a little bit of time to get rolling with this because you're going in blind. So we don't know what we're capable of doing. Let's see what we can do with some of the black. I don't want to do like so much black everywhere. Maybe that can be the green. It looks better with that swatch green there now. I think that can stay with the brown swatch. Keeping this maybe black might help a little bit there. This is a TV, which is kind of fun to treat it like artwork, but also I guess it's a play on a mounted TV. So that's a really fun thing to do with that. I feel like that's a clever use of it. Let's try to go with that a little bit. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to get like spooky vibes out of this, but we can get some cool tones, I think. This does come in purple and green. I wonder what that looks like with the green. I don't know, like what if we did the green swatch for these? I think that's a cool vibe. Oh, what do the curtains come in? Curtains can change everything. I wasn't planning on using black, but I think we can make it work. And actually that painting works well, like as is, the swatch that we have there. Maybe with the black frame, or do we want maybe keep the brown? Because I don't think I want to change all of the brown everywhere. I think I want to kind of work with the brown a little bit, but we'll see. It's gonna be a process here. So once we get back to the kitchen, I mean, I actually like the original counters. I don't think I want to change the color of the counters. Maybe the fridge we could get kind of a fun color. We do have a dark green for the fridge. We have that green too, but yikes. I don't know. I don't know. I'm already getting stuck several times. I like the dark green with that. I don't know about green on green like that, but I don't think it looks bad. I think we can make that work. Maybe do a darker color swatch for that. And then maybe here we could do I don't want to do green here. Maybe just put black. For the books, I think we can there's a green there with some red, and then I kind of like that swatch. I think there are some purples in that. And then for this, maybe we could make it be the green swatch on that. I think is kind of fun. Every little detail, right, is what we're kind of getting into in the weeds a little bit with this. Maybe do some brown there. The sink, I kind of want to... I don't like that black swatch with the white fixture. I don't really like that at all. But maybe we can darken that so the fixture is a bit of a darker tone. I mean, I don't want to make everything green either. I think the original swatch on that might work fine, and then maybe do a darker swatch on that. See, all of these things, it's kind of hard because they're all like browns and black swatches. We don't really get... We'll get a light green for that, and then for this, maybe we could do brown because the books are green. And then for this, we could get more purple. That's kind of fun. Get the green on that, and then for this, maybe we could get another kind of green swatch. And then for the candlestick, I like the black candle with that. And then maybe we could do black for this. So I do want to like insert some black with the brown a little bit. It's more of a balance. So like I think that works well since we've incorporated some black in other places. I wish this came like in a purple or something. That would be fun, but it doesn't. Of course it doesn't. It comes like in literally every other like major color. We'll just make that solid black there. This, I was about to say, I know this comes in purple, so that'll be great for that. I don't even think I've never used this. That looks like challah bread, but this is cool. Like I actually don't even know where you get that. I like this blue purple tree swatch. Okay, we can't use it on that. Make that a little bit darker, and then maybe the propagation could be black as well there. Ooh, what about this? Definitely not the right vibes at all for this. This is a lot of bright colors. So I might just leave that as is for the rug in there. I think this would go with a little darker, and maybe we could make these black. So bring in more of the black tones at the start, put a black light fixture there just to kind of, you know, get some of the colors coming through. I think this comes in a green, but it's not the right green though. So I actually wanted to change that from black, but we might have to go to the original swatch on that. We'll do this, a darker swatch on that. The plants, let's do black. So the reason why I'm like changing a lot of these to black is because I'm kind of picturing that, I want that to be green actually. I'm picturing that we might leave the floors. I like the brown flooring in here. I don't want to lose so much of the character of the house by changing everything. So, ooh, that's purple. Is this bottom one? I feel like that's definitely more red than purple. So should we introduce... Ooh, I like that one. That's like got purple tones to it. And then maybe we can do that swatch on there. The books, I think, might just have to kind of stay. I can switch that to a darker swatch. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Well, let's flip them. That way I can just say I changed them. And then I kind of like these staying the original dark brown with the countertops. I think that works really well. And then for this, maybe change it to the cracked. I think that's more the vibes we're going for with that. Maybe make that black. I'm fine with the swatch on that. Ooh, we could introduce a little bit of a purple with that. I like how the plant kind of looks more dead, even though it's not. It's just an illusion. Everything is an illusion. I actually like bringing this tone in because I keep in mind I wanted like dark brown with like a more muted brown. So I think that kind of helps us achieve that vibe and look a little bit. So I think so far we have, for the most part, the downstairs figured out. Ooh, I like that. It's a little bit darker of a swatch on that. The hanging plants, I don't think there's much else we could do. I kind of like having that swatch there. But then for this, I really don't know if this is going to really help change much of anything. Maybe we'll do the more fun kind of leaves on those. So let's go to this bathroom. So I love how this bathroom is sectioned off, first of all. I think it's really fun and cool with how it was divided. But this, I might have to kind of go more with the black tones. And then I don't think we have the green at least. The original swatch has green. So we could do green with the black. I think that is a good kind of in between with that. So we'll make this a little bit darker. And then I really wish we had more like purple swatches. I was hopeful. I wanted to use purple. I really wanted to use purple, and it's not working out very well. I wonder if we can make this work with the black. I love that. And then this has purple in it, so we could do a black frame with that. Maybe we could do like super green. I like the leaf color there. I think the other one's just a little too vibrant for me and my taste personally. And then we can make this black. And I think for the most part, we are done with this little bathroom. We didn't have too much to work with color-wise in the bathroom. Most things were like neutral tones. So I guess I'll just make that black. So we did kind of go all black in here. Keep in mind, we still have to go back and do like the wallpapers and stuff. I do that toward the end more so. Okay, so this is already green. So that was the idea. And then with why I wanted to kind of stick with the green vibes, why does this not come in purple? This should come in purple. A lot of the other like ottomans and stools come in a purple swatch. Why does this not? Why do you do this to me? I really did not want to use black. I'll do green there again. Maybe I can do... That's got like a greenish tone to it. So does that one though. So maybe we'll do that. And then for the statue, maybe go solid black. This one, that kind of is like a purple, a muted purple color. I'm going to pretend like it is at least. Maybe we could have the yellow, black and yellow. I don't want everything to just be black. I'm trying to avoid that. Ooh, purple. We have purple there. That's cute. Oh, no. So this is the only green swatch of the bed. I kind of want to keep that. And this actually has purple in it, so I kind of like the idea of the original. All of these, I want the darker brown swatch. We'll do that there. And then I think this can come in a dark brown, black toned swatch. Maybe make that black instead. You know, I think that we're vibing with that a little bit. I know this has a purple book, so maybe we can do that one. I think I like that better. And then maybe for this little cart, geez, I didn't want to make you black, but I'm gonna have to, I think. I'll leave the original for that. And then for the rug, I thought this came in a green. Yeah, it does. It's a dark green though. So I don't know if that's the vibes or if we want to do purple. I kind of like the idea of doing like a purpley swatch. I guess you could say that's more red, but we're going to pretend that's purple because I think the purple can look really great with that. I think that's it for downstairs. I think with this, I kind of like the darker brown. So maybe for this too, we could go with the darker brown. It has like black undertones. So I think that kind of works. It's vibing. It's vibing a little bit, I think. So the wallpaper actually is the black swatch of that. So I think that works well in there. And then we're saving the outside for last because that's going to be a whole thing. Let's see. Do we have any green aprons or anything like that? I don't think so. Yeah. Nothing green. Of course. Of course not. I want to do dark up here with the studio kit. So I think I'm going to like kind of go with the black messy swatches for everything. That has a lot of purple on it, so we can do that. This one's green already, so that's great. So the mirrors are already kind of what we were wanting. It's just we'll do green pot there, and then I've used green on this on the other two, so I'll do black on that one here. This background, I don't think we get... Oh, let's do like the light and dark green. That kind of works. I think that's kind of the vibe. I want to do like the broken base. Maybe we do that. It depends on what I can get in this. Yes, there's a green and black, so that works for that, I think. I got a little too excited. I wanted to like double check to see if there was not a purple, but I don't see purple. And then maybe for this, no. Oh, there's a little bit of green in there on that one. I kind of like that one. So let's do that. And then there is a purple for this. I think the lighter purple is better. And then for this, there is purple as well. we can do the creepy kind of black and purple vibe there. So very different from the rest of the house here. So with this, maybe we could do, I think that looks like a green part. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want, again, I don't know how many times I've said it, but we'll keep the dark green of that. I don't want everything to just be black and brown. I wish this, oh, there is a little bit of purple in that. So let's kind of do that and bring it in. I like the swatch being green, but it's flowery. So we don't want cutesy. We want kind of maybe more muted tone. That's like a lighter green, which I did say we could do at the start of the video. Oh, there is a purple. Okay, I overlooked it. Let's do that. Let's do that one. And then I kind of want this to be black since all the other big pieces of furniture up here are black. What about this? There is, that looks pink. The swatch looks more purpley than, I feel like that happens often. There we go, we'll do green. So a lot more green here than I would have, you know, anticipated having, but it is what it is. And then I think for this plant, we'll do that. And then for the light fixture, let's make that black. I forgot about the light fixture over here. So we'll do the light fixtures as black. Okay, so I think for the most part, we have this little cubby area too. So maybe make these dark colored. Yeah, we'll do black there. And then we have this. Don't really know. This is a darker brown, or like is a brown color. So we'll stick with that. I think the original swatch on that's fine too. And then I don't think there's much you can do with these. Maybe we could do that. Maybe have a little purpley tones here. So this is kind of what it's looking like so far, which honestly, it doesn't, like, I think it looks kind of like a seamless transition more so, but I'm kind of tempted to switch to this. I don't know. No, let's not do that. I think it's just the fridge. The fridge is throwing me off. I don't really like the fridge. I think just making a black fridge is gonna be the best thing to do there. It just wasn't vibing with me. Wasn't vibing. Okay, we still have to do the walls. So that can be like a super big change. We'll see what swatches we have. Oh, we have tons of swatches. Oh, we might be able to mix and match a little bit. Also, why do I not hate that so much? I get it's like more red than purple, but it's not awful. We do have a green swatch, but I feel like that's too much for down here. I think everything else is green too. What if we just went for like a darker, that kind of matches the curtains. So you can actually see the comparison here. I think that might work better. And this is the wallpaper used everywhere. So I literally just need to like kind of clickety clack all around and get that put everywhere. I think that works really well. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost tempted because the walls are now brown. What if I made the staircase black and the railing black? Just bear with me. Bear with me. Let's kind of see what the vibes are. The black on the brown flooring is not actually bothering me all that much. It might bother you, but I actually think it works fine. I don't hate it, but I want to like change the color. I want to change the color of the archways and stuff. So maybe for the windows and everything, we're going for black. So yeah, I'm changing that to black, but we did not change everything on the inside to black. We're trying to stick with, you know, spooky vibes. So I think for these, most part, it's just going to be kind of like dark colors and greens and purples. Ooh, we could do purple there. Make that darker. We could do like a dark, I don't know. That's purple, right? That's kind of fun. Do black there. Why do we not have green? I feel like we need green. There's so many like small objects out here. It's kind of tedious to go through and change all of these, but it's also kind of fun. Kind of want that. This is the darkest swatch on that. That has a lot of purple in it in the rug, so I'm perfectly content with that swatch. This has purple too. Let's do that, and then, ooh, we have green. We have different types of green. I like the dark green. And then I think the original swatch on that's not awful. I like that though. Let's see here. We're getting into the like nitty gritty on things, so super, super small details here. We do have a purple. It's a little too purpley though. I don't think that's vibing with the space. I think that's a little much. So maybe stick with the green there. Do dark colors over here. This is clever sizing those up. I've not really thought about doing that, honestly. We'll do those. So they're kind of dying. It's like, let's take something that looks lively and make it look dead. That's the essence of this challenge for the most part. So we have this part kind of done. I think I want to make these black because the windows are all going to be black now. I'm fine with the flooring being brown though. Like it really doesn't bother me that the floor is brown and the staircases are black. So I'm sorry if you're someone who likes to have those things match. I am not one of those people. So I'm gonna just kind of vibe with it. I kind of like that color originally. Maybe we can stick with the color on that. Oh, I like the green a little bit there too. Okay, so this picnic table does come in a fun purple, but we're not looking for fun purple. We're looking for just purple. So I like that swatch more so for the purpose of this challenge. The original swatches were very cute. I love the aesthetic of this house. I think she did a great job with this house. It kind of makes me a little sad to make it more kind of like dark, I guess, for lack of a better word. That's a bright purple with a bright wood, so that's not really what I'm going for, but I like the mismatch look of this. So maybe we can go... I'm not really liking any of these swatches. It's not really vibing with me. It's a dark color, maybe do black there. Ooh, we can do like a green bird bath, maybe. That works a little bit. We get a green bench right there. Kind of do that. Or we could go for like a more kind of dead look with the plants. I think I'm going to stick with that for this. Also, is that another window I missed? Yes, it is. You got to be black. You got to match, whether you want to or not. Okay, so I can't change the look of the archway, but I can change these lights to be black. I think I do want most of the stuff towards the front to be dark color. Not that it all has to be black, but just dark in general. Like, I don't think the green is really the vibe up here. I don't think that looks like it matches very well. Really get into the weeds on some of this stuff. Ooh, let's do green for that. And then let's do black there. We'll do the black. Ooh, we'll do that. Is there anything around here? A little bitty gardening thing. We'll change that there. Oh, we got Patchy. We have Patchy over here. That's cute. So our picnic area needs to change a little. Not a fan. Like, I like the patterns and stuff, but not a fan of the colors necessarily for this blanket. They're fun, but a little too vibrant for what I'm going for, but we'll use the green and make that green. I think that's everything on the outside for the most part when it comes to objects. Okay, so now I think with this kind of shingle look, I'm pretty sure this comes in a black. Yes, it does. Oh, that's a dark brown. Black. So I missed those. We're gonna come back to those. So I definitely want to only change it where it has it. Otherwise, I'm cheating. Because with the challenge, I can only put it... See, there's a paneling there, so I can't put it there. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. The overall vibes, they're coming together. So now we have this. Oh, we have like a green. Even though in the lighting, it doesn't look that green, at least on my monitor. Okay, yeah, in the sunlight, you can definitely tell it's green. I'm digging. And that's what we have down here, too. Okay, and then we have this vertical plank, which does come in black as well. And then there were windows. Where were those windows? We're getting into the nitty-gritty now. We have the roof trim, and then for the exterior trim, yeah, it is this one. Okay, so we'll do also... And then I think... Okay, so down here is a different one. Yeah, it's this one. It's like a dark brown. So there we go. I fixed it. Or I made it worse. I guess you could say. I made it worse. I made the house look worse. And then we have this paneling here. There's like so many nooks and crannies. And then we have the flooring. I don't like the black flooring though. I don't know. It's not really quite what I want. I'm thinking of doing like this kind of brown. It's a darker color, but I don't think the black looks right. So that's kind of what I'm going for with that. And then for the fountain trim, we could do green. Yeah, why don't we do that? We can like introduce the green a little bit on the outside. And the little flower box, got that changed. See, it's just like these little bitty things that you can easily gloss over. I'm gonna leave these as green. I think it looks better as black, but I kind of like the nod to the green on the outside with that, even though it looks a little funky. But, you know, it kind of lends to the vibes. It makes it look a little more eclectic. And then I think the last thing is just to change that to black. Oh, we do have a ceiling tile here. Okay, we do have ceiling. It looked like it wasn't done, and so I totally thought that that I do want. to be brown, I think. Oh, the ceilings in the bedroom. Oh, that's cool. I hadn't used it. I guess it does look good though with that wallpaper. It even kind of lines up on the edge. Yeah, this is a fun vibe. I like this. This is a fun bedroom. Oh, see, I saw that and I thought it looked funny, like clouds. I didn't realize. Ooh, interesting. So the studio area, what if we did that? I have never used that. It even looks a little funky, I guess, to be over the living space, but with the green bookcases, I think that's a fun vibe. I think that's a really kind of like fun vibe. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, the hood. Forgot about the hood. Okay, make that black. It's funny how going in the tab mode can help you like see things you didn't realize otherwise. But this is what we're looking at. So this is the new living space all around. So greens and purples. I think this is like pretty fun vibe, honestly, especially with the ceiling now. I think it's kind of a nice mix of black and brown with your green and purple. So that's kind of getting to the vibes a little bit. I think with these bookcases, it makes it like kind of give a magical touch a little bit, which is fun. I'm gonna go ahead and go up to this gallery space. So these are the vibes up here. So a lot different, kind of fun though, I think. Given the challenge, I think we did really well with this. And it was fun to like go into it with a color already kind of in mind and then like to try and make it work as opposed to going in blindly and then hoping that it works. Oh, I still have this stone in the hallway. See, there's always going to be something. There's always going to be something. So we'll do that. It actually doesn't come in a black swatch. Or is that black? It is black. Okay. It looked like a dark brown. Kind of. I think I want to make the doors black. Or maybe I can make them like this super... No, I think it'll look better with the black. Because the wallpaper in the bedroom too is the black. Okay, I'm just going to call it. So I might be done, I might not, but I want to like explore the rest. So this is the new bathroom with all the changes we made. And see, look at that. The window. That's the window. Oh my goodness, it's always something. How did I miss that? That's like such a big window. Oh, I did forget to come back downstairs to change the wall colors. That's my fault. I kind of like the idea of doing something like that. And then the flooring, that's like got a green tint to it. It's very light, but it does. So I kind of like that. So that is the build done and completely flipped. And so I'm going to upload this to the gallery for you all to enjoy. But again, don't forget to go check out Simmer Jess's video if you want to see the speed build of when she did this. Hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you stick around to see some of my other builds. I've been doing a lot of kind of like spooky seasonal builds right now. I would love to have you subscribe to my channel and hang out with me in the future. And if you missed my last swatch, if you missed my last Swatch Switch challenge, check that out down below. I have it linked for you. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Okay, bye. It's kind of funny how when I go into these things that I think they're not going to take very long and I try to stick with smaller houses to do this challenge, but it still ends up taking me 45 minutes to do just to go through and change the swatches of things.